Where did everyone go? No more clown around. It's time to get down to business. Since they left me here all alone, next stop, Flagship!
You arrived at Madison Scare Park.
I did it. I'm alone, with nobody here. I'm a spirit keeper, and I give you a reason for every season. And it appears I've arrived at the Flagship location, alone. Hello? Here we are at Madison Scare Park, alone with nobody else in the Flagship location. And as you can see, it is super quiet besides all the ISC. No music, no nothing. And today I'm here to show you Madison Scare Park completely by itself. Right behind me is the actual mascot for Spirit Halloween, who is featured in the logo. And just like all the other animatronics you're going to see today, their demo videos were actually shot out in PA, actually like a movie set out in an actual haunt. So there's Jack the Reaper, and now he actually does follow you, so let's go and see that.
You think you can escape me? I am Jack the Reaper. I make the skies turn orange, the wind howl, and the bats swarm.
So here's Jack the Reaper, their mascot once again. He has some awesome audio and the motion tracking. So there we go, on the left side of the archway, Jack the Reaper, the actual mascot. And then we have the Madison Scare Park sign right there. And then right here, we actually have Crypt Countess, who's $300. So there you go, Crypt Countess, awesome fluid animation. Also has some awesome audio. There we go, her yellow LED eyes, and you can actually hear the shackles moving, which I think is so awesome. And then as we enter the archway, we have the Tombstone rocker right here. As you can see, new for 2025, it actually rocks the tombstone back and forth. And then right here, we have the Egg Harbor Herald newspaper box. But I don't want to spend too much time on this because right here, we actually have Valak the Nun, who has such an awesome jump scare. So now Valak is right behind me, and she's about to jump out. There we go. Valak just jumped out at me, and as you can see, such an awesome jump scare. She jumps out about 1.2 inches. So right there, you can actually see Valak the Nun. She is such an awesome animatronic. And then right here, we actually have one of the new zombie raccoons. And also the step pads, I do want to point out right there, you can see the actual sewer grate. And then right here, we actually have the next stop right there, Spirit Station Z. And then you have the Spirit logo, and then down here, you actually have Jack the Reaper, and then you have the Watch Your Step. The subway almost departs right there, the track. And right here, we have Bullseye, and he's absolutely giant. As you can see, my hand compared to him, but here he is. And then right here, we actually have Backman Bonnie, and she does have an awesome animation that I'm going to try to attempt to do. So let's see how. My back. Who does it better? I think it definitely has to be me. The Backman Bonnie, such an amazing face sculpt, and overall an awesome animatronic for only $180. Now I'm going to actually enter the subway car, and as you saw in the beginning, we actually got transported here to Madison Scare Park with the front control panel right here. We actually have a little fly right here, but as you can see, Spirit Metro right there. And then we actually have the front control panel with the phone right here, and then it does have some options, which you might actually be able to hear it now. So I'll try and play it. Might not come through, but you do have the phone, and it does play different audio tracks. And then right here, the throttle, which actually puts off a vibrating floor right down there, and then up here, you actually have some live wires going off. But I know I already touched on this, so now we can actually go over to the Sitting Scarecrow animatronic right here. And he's actually on sensor, but he would actually have a step pad right there in the seat. But there he is, Sitting Scarecrow. And then right here, we have Electrified Corpse, which fits this scene so well. So here he is, Electrified Corpse. This guy is a flashback from 2016. I mean, I think I can do like the same animation as this guy, so like same thing pretty much, but electrified corpse. Such an awesome animatronic with that violent thrashing animation, and overall an awesome animatronic. And then right here we have mutant sewer rat with those yellow LED eyes, and then the mouth movement. There he is, mutant sewer rat, about 4 feet tall. There you have it, the mutant sewer rat. And actually, right up here, we have the hologram fan for 2025. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, as if you don't want to see that, I do actually have another walkthrough with people here. But there we have mutant sewer rat, and then right there, we also have mutant sewer rat. We can now actually exit the subway car over to the Sinister Strawman animatronic, who is a Mr. Dark reskin. So we'll go ahead and get him going right here.
Just like you, they flee when I arise, and they won't be coming back for long.
And then right here we actually have my grandma, as you can see, who actually twists around. And then there we have the Twisted Grandma animatronic for $230. I really like her puppet mouth and those yellow LEDs, and then that twisting around animation is super awesome for that great jump scare. And then right behind me is what I believe to be a prototype model of Head Case Harry, which, why I believe that is that his head actually looks different than all the other models that Spirit did release this year at some other stores. So I do think it's a prototype, but now we can take a look. So we have the emergency activation switch right there.
The tunnels, suffocating tight. Knives and throats in dead of night. Candied joy, twisted and bright. And feel the sting and endless fright to satisfy our macabre delights.
There we go, Head Case Harry, $270, a really awesome mutated clown. So now we have Monkey Business, and he is $330.
Ready for the surprise?
The monkey is so awesome on this guy. The chimp looks awesome. It is a hard plastic, those red LEDs. Monkey Business is definitely one of my favorites for the year. And then right there you can actually see Just For You with that little smiley face. I think overall Monkey Business is so awesome. He does also feature a latex head. And once again, $330. And then behind me, it definitely has to be my favorite animatronic from Spirit this year, Fire Demon. And then as you can see right there, that little light in his ribcage makes for an awesome prop. And then you can see right there, Fire Demon. Such an awesome animatronic, definitely has to be my favorite for Spirit Halloween 2025. And overall, I think that the Demon is so well done, because we typically don't even get Demon animatronics, but I think that Fire Demon was definitely really well done. And then right here we have the Gray Jumping Spider for $100. So right there, we have him. And then right here we have the Night Owl animatronic, $250. And I mean, this guy is just absolutely giant. The face isn't too big, but then the wings are just so big, and they look really cool. I think that overall the wings are a really nice touch on this guy. The claw is kind of iffy in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan of it, but still definitely awesome to see with the Night Owl, $250. And then right here, our final animatronic in the actual ISD segment is Trick or Treat Pete, who actually is Bluetooth. He is $240 and also actually spits out the candy into the bowl right there. So if you want to see that, his demo's out online. But there's Trick or Treat Pete with the candy that actually spits right into there. Such an awesome animatronic with a great animation. And then we can now exit Madison Square Park into the stock, which I did cover in another video. So if you do want to see that, you can go and check that out. And then you can actually enter back over there. But before I head out, we actually still have one more animatronic that's somewhere over there. Everybody, hold still. I've played these games before. You hear me, everybody?
Grandma. Red light.
Woohoo! We did it, guys.
Player 456